Hello there, welcome to Everyone House of Cars, and today I'm going to take you around this 2015 Audi A1 Sportback Tfsi Sport. As you can see, it's a 1.4 litre petrol car in white. It's a four-door and it's a bright white night that's going to drive you right throughout the night. As you can see, first and foremost, let's take a look at our gorgeous headlights there in the front. You can see them there on the left and you can see them there in the right as well. Now they come part and parcel with our gorgeous set of fog lights down here that you can just about make them out there, set against this beautiful gloss black honeycomb grille. You can see it right there as well. And let's follow along. And you can see we have our perfect set right there as well. Now they're all bookending our gorgeous front Audi grille set there in grey with that beautiful chrome trim all the way around. And of course you've got the Audi logo right there emblazoned in chrome. Now all the chrome logos on this Audi all the way around. We're going to have a look at them all much later on through the video, but I just want to let you know now that they are all fully intact and fully operational, and they look amazing as well. Now as you can see, the car comes in white. You can see of course by gleaming over this glorious white bonnet. Have a look all the way around this white car. I mean, this car is in terrific nick all the way around, just glowing under our showroom lights here. All these beautiful white panels as well. Now of course we're coming over here to our windscreen. You can see the windscreen is in terrific nick as well. No chips, cracks, scuffs, anything of the sort. Just this rather large green tick. And this tick of course means that this vehicle right here, this gorgeous Audi A1, is Emerald House of Cars approved, which really means that it's undergone the patented Emerald 128 point inspection. And not just undergone it, this isn't a trier, this is a winner. It has passed each and every single one of those points of inspection. And what that means, long story short, is that this glorious white Audi A1 is A1 mechanically tested. That's right, A1 for A1, Audi A1 mechanically tested. That's fantastic. It means that the vehicle, top to bottom, bumper to bumper, is safe, secure, and has been checked, prepped, inspected. You name it, we've done it. And it has passed everything with flying colours. Now as you can see down the side here, we have beautiful straight lines, glorious white panels again, tinted glass there in the rear, got our gloss white wing mirror as well. Coming on around, we're going to have ourselves a look around at the bodywork. Now we do pride ourselves as the dealership of transparency here at Emerald House of Cars. It's how we made our name and it's how we became the UK Independent Dealer of the Year. Transparent advice, not hiding anything from the customers, just like yourself, and having terrific stock just like this Audi A1. But the thing that makes it terrific is that, you know, we don't lie about it. It is what it is, and we're going to show you every inch of it and point out anything that we feel you need to see. I mean, firstly, let's come on down here to our alloys, and you can see they're here in lovely silver. You can also see the caliper just peeking behind there, nice and clean, nice and tidy. And I just want you to have a look at the alloys here, because there is a very, very, very mild bit of blemishing just around the edge there. Doesn't affect the way the car handles, drives, operates, anything like that. In fact, you can hardly see it, but we love a good surprise here at Emerald, and that is not a good surprise. We want to show you everything about this car so that you feel you've seen it before you've even seen it in person, and not seen any surprises, of course. Now down here, I think we just got a bit of dirt there. Yeah, that's not a problem, a little bit of dirt. Let's follow our straight line all the way across. As you can see, this is a four-door car as well. Just going to have a look at our second alloy, and this one looks incredible. Fresh out the packet, that looks. I could definitely eat my dinner off of that. Coming around here, again, just seeing a glorious white roof there with our antenna, and it is in terrific condition all the way around. Coming down, you can see we have tinted glass here in the rear with our rear wiper, and coming down this side again, just straight lines all the way up and down throughout the panels. No knocks, bumps, dents, anything of the sort. Coming over here, we have our tail lights. They come in a glorious set there as well, and of course they match our headlights perfectly, because again, no scratches, scuffs, marks, anything of the sort on those at all. Let's just keep inspecting the bodywork. Coming on down here, you see we got our enormous rear fog lights, as you can see right there, set against this grey underside right next to our chrome, dual chrome exhaust. Just going to follow that underside along to our next rear light there as well. Just keeping an eye out on the bodywork. I think the car's pretty mint all the way around. But I'm not just going to tell you it's mint, I'm going to show you every inch of it that I can. Let's open the boot up and check out the space that we have access to in here. Rather a lot, I must say, definitely. I think for the size of the car, the amount of space they've given you is rather generous here in the rear. You can see we have our interior lighting as well. You know, if you're a young couple, or maybe even a more mature couple, and this is your little runaround car, for whatever you want to do, days out, nights out, getting the weekly shopping, this boot is not going to be any problem whatsoever. And I'll bet you another one. You can see right there the seats, they have that 60-40 split where you can push them down and take full advantage of 2/3 of the car space. Maybe you want to pop to IKEA, get yourself a new shelving unit. Well, not going to be a problem in this A1 at all. Now coming down the side here, as I said, we have our tinted glass here in the rear. Coming on down to our third alloy, again you can see 3 for 3, terrific nick, but I just want to point out, you can see that little blemishing just down the edge. It's purely cosmetic, doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, performs, but if I can see it, I want you to see it, because that's how this works. We're on the same team here. I think we can just point out right there, you can see the size of it compared to my fingernail, but you've got this very, very little mark here now. I think the car is about 5 years old or so. Very, very small, just means it's been used, but again, doesn't affect the way the car handles, operates, drives, performs, anything of the sort. I can hardly see it, but the camera's picked it up, so I want you to see it as well. I tell you what as well, if you inquire about the car, we'll throw in this little ladybug here. Now let's compare it to the size of my fingernail. And there you go. Now this isn't a cosmetic blemish, this is more of an insect blemish right here. You can see the ladybug is a huge fan of the A1, and I reckon this ladybug has got big, fantastic taste in vehicles. He seems to have caught himself a terrific A1 here. So I tell you what, if you inquire with us, we'll throw the ladybird in as well on top, because that's what we like to do. Now coming on down the side, let's follow our beautiful straight line and check out our final alloy, fourth one, top of the pile. And it is in terrific nick all the way around. Again, you've just got the very mildest of little blemishes around there. Between you and me, I reckon the ladybird did it. Now, as you can see, again, gloss white wing mirror with the service indicator just in between that and the black trim underneath. That's the outside of the car. Aside from this little smudge, and aside from a very excited ladybird, we have got ourselves a terrific exterior. Let's see if the interior matches up to it. Opening it up, I think first thing I'm going to say really is it's a bit more leg room than you think you would have looking at the outside. They've very cleverly put this car together, I should say. I'm on a bit of the bigger side really, and I don't think I'm going to have any trouble fitting in here and feeling comfortable sat amongst my peers in this vehicle. As you can see, two tones to the seats. You've got this lovely sort of black and white stripe design down the middle there as well. Very, very nice. The seats are in terrific nick, same as the outside. I'm getting the impression, based on the condition of the outside, the condition of the seats, that we've definitely had a very sensible past owner who's brought this car here to Emerald. They've probably moved on with their life, next stage of their life, need a new car, maybe a bit more space, started a family. But I tell you what, that's the kind of family that you're going to want to, you know, lend things to, because if they keep them in such good nick as they've kept this car, well then they're friends of mine, aren't they? Have a look at that beautiful white stitching all the way around, no stitch, no seam out of place. You also have your child locking points right there as well. So again, maybe you have kids, maybe you're thinking of having kids, this would be a perfect car for that, because it means you can start off single or you can start off as a couple, loads of space, and then along the line, if you pop a baby out, you can always make sure that their baby seat locks in safely and securely in the back of this A1. You don't need to get a new car. The A1 adapts. I think that's what the A stands for, adaptability. Very, very nice. Let's open up the front and see what we have in the front for ourselves. You can see we have our electric front and rear windows there. We've got our wing mirror controls, got our central locking right there as well. Again, very, very safe, and a lovely button right there that you can click. You've got a speaker system here. We've got a beautiful door pocket with a locking wheel nut thrown in there as well. Got our chrome door handle right there next to a cheeky speaker. Very, very lovely. Turning around here, and you've got ourselves these gorgeous, comfortable seats right here. Now, don't let anyone tell you about the Germans. I'm going to give you 3 facts about the Germans right now. Number 1, they build good bridges. Number 2, their trains always run on time. And number 3, they know how to make a comfortable car. And you can see it here with this Audi A1 right here. And you're seeing probably the best example of it as well, because it's not just a regular Audi A1. It's an Audi A1 that's clearly been loved, nurtured, looked after by its past owner. And now it's here at Emerald. It's getting the VIP treatment for us because we love ourselves a good Audi A1 here. We're proudly displaying it. Terrific nick all the way around. No stitch nor seam out of place. The levers down the side as well, so it's very adaptable. Somebody like me who has got the body shape of a baked potato, they're going to be able to fit in there, not a problem. In fact, I'm going to demonstrate it right now. Let's get me tinfoil trousers in here. There we go. I swear, every day I'm making more and more dad noises. Well, having a look around the cabin, you can see again, I think it matches the exterior because it is in terrific nick all the way around. Oh, do I spot something there? Oh, just a little bit of fluff there. I reckon the ladybird did that. I'm going to blame everything on the ladybird. As you can see, just terrific condition all the way around. Good amount of legroom as well. I also love the gloss black vents right there for all manner of air conditioning. You got the one over there. You got the 2 slap bang here in the middle, and you got the one over here as well, just above our lighting controls and my knee. Just over here, you got your pop-up screen. Pops up nice and easy. We've got our interior lighting, as you can see right there, and got ourselves the vanity mirror there as well. And just for good luck, we'll throw in the luckiest air freshener in the land. That's Lucky Larry, the Paddy Moji air freshener. Very, very nice. Smells gorgeous as well. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I'm in the car, I'm in this gorgeous Audi A1. I'm sat, I'm comfortable, I'm feeling great. Let's whip the key out. Let's whack the key in. Let's have a look around this Audi A1. So the key is in. Let's turn him on right now. Turn that steering wheel straight. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll close the door to stop him yelling at me. Now, having a look here on our steering wheel, you can see our steering wheel controls are here. Can we get you in focus there? There we go. Surrounded by this lovely teeny tiny chrome strip again. And you got all manner of media controls here as well. Now, this, of course, controls the functions right there on our dash. Do you see that there? So your onboard computer, your efficiency program, your speedo, maybe you want to darken your display. All manner of car functions are there, nice and easy to be controlled. Very, very nice. And of course, looking here, you can see we have 70,276 miles on the clock, which may seem like a big number, may seem like a scary number, in fact, but I want you to bear in mind, it's not always about the number at the end, but it's about the journey accruing that number. You know, we've looked at the condition of the car, we've looked at the alloys all around, and if anything, this car, it looks like a car a third of its age. It's a terrific nick all the way around, and if we're going to talk about numbers, for me personally, the most important number to consider is 128, and that's because this vehicle has undergone the 128-point Emerald inspection. Not just undergone it, every car should undergo it. It's not just undergone it, but it's passed each and every single one of those points of inspection. The big green tick is that seal of approval that we offer here at Emerald House of Cars, because this car, this Audi A1, it's in the name, is A1 mechanically certified. Now let's have a look at all the features that this Audi A1 comes with. Now straight away, you can see our DAB radios come on.
The other day, saying about how to pronounce this.
Now the DAB radio works perfectly, but of course it's not just about DAB. We do have FM and MW waves available as well. I'm a big DAB fan, so we'll just keep that there. And you can see we have all manner of radio stations at our disposal. Absolutely lovely. Just loads and loads and loads. We can just keep going. They're all broken up via areas. Just tons and tons and tons. Put a bit of heart on. Just tons and tons and tons right there as well. But maybe on these millions of channels, there's nothing that particularly takes your fancy. Well, you can click media and you can connect, well, just about anything really. An SD card, a CD, something via aux input, or maybe even via Bluetooth. So a phone, a music player, anything of the sort that you can download a playlist to, you're going to be able to connect it there nice and easy. And talking about connections, of course, this vehicle does come with Bluetooth telephone connectivity. I'm not gonna do it now. We are filming, but it's nice to know that you've got the option there as well. You also have your tone settings, so your sound settings. So if you've got a bit more of an educated ear than I do when it comes to sound, when it comes to music, you can adjust everything that you want to make, long drives with a playlist. There's nothing more relaxing in the world. But obviously, that all comes down to how you like your music to sound. Do you like the bass, the treble, all these different things? And you can get it just the way you like it with all these features. Really, really nice that they've got that in there. Looking down as well, you've also got your Audi Drive Select. Now, I myself love driving on dynamic, but I know for a fact at the end of the month I want to try and make that paycheck stretch. So I switch it over to economy, or efficiency, I should say. There we go. And of course, just means I get the most out of those pennies, and just means that the better half doesn't moan at me for going to the petrol station every other day. Which, she's exaggerating, because I don't. This is an Audi A1, and they're known for being practical and economical. You put a full tank in it, it's going to last you much longer than it really should do, because it's a small car. It doesn't drive like a small car in terms of how it feels and and just the actual experience. But when you actually look at how efficient it is when it comes to the fuel, definitely drinks the fuel as if it was a smaller car. That's a good little thing right there. If you're looking to save money, looking to get something a bit more fuel efficient, always go for an Audi. They're very, very nice. And of course, the main feature here is the sensational 7 on the menu. Everything we've just looked at there in a very easy to understand example. Coming on down here, again, just got our air conditioning vents, as you can see, but even further down, you got our Audi MultiMedia system. Here you got your CD slot, you got your SD slots, and you have all the buttons that I touched earlier for everything that we have to access, and the big volume button right there as well. Coming on down here, lit up against the beautiful black, is our air conditioning system. As you can see, it's currently on 0, but let's blast it to 4. And you can hear that, can't you? God, that's warm. Let's turn that down. That's very warm. We also have our front windscreen demisting options right there again, because during the winter that windscreen is not going to know what hit it. It's going to be misting up every other day, but you can combat it and always be able to see the road. Very, very safe feature. You got your front windscreen demister there. Not even just the front, because down here got your rear demister as well, your rear windscreen demister. That's very, very nice. Get your traction control right there next to it, and your drive select. And again, that is just what we've seen already: efficiency, auto, and dynamic as well. And that's just over our cup holders, as you can see right there. So if you're driving with your better half, she gets thirsty, she can have 2 drinks there. And you got your gorgeous 6-speed gearbox. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-speed gearbox. Lovely bit of chrome, lovely black finish. What more could you want? Well, a big, masculine manual handbrake like this. Very sturdy, very nice. And in great nick there as well. The leather just feels terrific. And if I do this a bit more, you'll be interested in coming to view this car. No, it's terrific. It just works. It does the job. And again, you look at 70,270 miles, and it could be a scary number, but then you actually look closer and you look at the car, you look at the condition of everything, you look at things like this manual handbrake that works perfectly. This is part of the patented Emerald 128-point check. The AA, they do a 100-point check. It's good, but it's not quite as comprehensive as we'd like it to be. It doesn't include some of the things that we think are as important and should be checked. Manual handbrake works a dream, and it operates as if brand new. Very, very important thing to check. Now, coming on out here, let's just pull this little lever, and we'll conclude our tour by having ourselves a look at the engine inside this glorious Audi A1. And how do I know it's an Audi A1 engine? Well, because again, I've seen that big green tick, which I've said it once, I've said it twice, I've said it probably too many times, but again, it just means that this engine right here, just like the rest of the car, is A1, mechanically certified top to bottom. I'm no mechanic, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to point and say, look, that's in great nick, because I don't know, I'm not a mechanic. And we're not in the business of lying to people and pretending to be what we're not. What we are here at Emerald, we're a good group of guys and gals. We operate a family-run dealership, and family really is at the heart of everything that we do here at Emerald. From the way we treat our customers who walk through that door, have a drink, and let's have a chat, from the way we treat our staff, the way we just do everything. It's always about family, and there's no better place than the condition of our stock here at Emerald, because we have a look at every piece of stock and we look at that stock as if we're literally going to hand the keys over to a member of our family, which, if you're walking through our front door, is just the case. But obviously, when you're handing a car over to a member of the family, you wouldn't hand over a car that you had any shred of doubt over the safety of the vehicle. You wouldn't even dream of handing the keys over to a loved one, to a family member. Well, we've made sure we've removed that shred. That shred is gone because of the big green tick right there. This vehicle is, I'm going to say it, this will be the last time I say it, A1 mechanically certified, inside and out, bumper to bumper, top to bottom. You name it, it's been checked, it's passed, it's A1 mechanically certified. So here we have it. That is our gorgeous Audi A1, glistening in white, top to bottom. It is an incredible vehicle. I reckon it would suit absolutely anyone, and I know for a fact it would suit you as well. You've got great taste anyway, having a look at the Audis. German engineering at its finest. It drives wonderfully. Oh, as you can see, we just have that little mark right there on the front. I'm going to compare it against my fingernail there. Don't want to hide that from you. I've just spotted it there, so just showing it to you as well. We are a transparent dealership. We're a family-run dealership, and really all we do here is just show you the car, give you the advice, and help you into the right car for you. We're not in the business of lying. We're not in the business of flinging cars. We're not in the business of selling lemons. We are in the business of helping people. We are a family, and we want you to come and join the family, and we want to help you find the right car for you. That's how we became the UK Independent Dealer of the Year. That's how we run our business. And really, when you tell the truth, when you help people, there's no need to do anything else, because it just means you have a great, strong, healthy business that help amazing people just like you into incredible pieces of stock, just like this Audi A1. If there's anything else you'd like to know about this car or any other vehicle that we have in stock here at Emerald or on our website, please do not hesitate to get in contact with me or any of my colleagues. We love answering questions, we love having the crack, we love chatting, and we love helping people answer anything, hand over the information, be more informed, more empowered when starting their car buying journey here at Emerald. Here's one of my colleagues, Mark. Mark, what do you think about this A1?
It's a beautiful first car for someone. Cheap to run, cheap to tax, cheap to insure. Beautiful.
Well, I completely agree with you, Mark. Yeah, as he said, cheap to run, cheap to tax. It's an ideal first car, but honestly, it's an ideal car for any stage of anyone's life. It's practical, it's economical, it's great on fuel, it's great to tax. So why not give it a punt and come on down and see it for yourself. Take it out on the road, take it out for a test drive. If the COVID provisions do allow, if not, why not have a chat to a member of our staff, and we can help you, feel more safe and secure when starting your car buying journey here at Emerald. Thank you so much for giving me all this time of yours. I really do appreciate it. It truly is an honor to have you here for so long. Sorry for rambling, but I just really do enjoy the Audi A1, and I would love for you to think as highly of the car as I do, because I do think it is a Bobby Dazzler of a motor vehicle. Thank you so much, and stay safe.